Look at how fast the clouds are moving, guys. Look at that, racing. They're coming from the south right there, and then just moving their way north. Well, it keeps getting calm like this where I can talk, and then in a moment it'll probably be a little worse. This is my first video I think I'm taking like this, so that's pretty cool. There was a few tornadoes in my area actually last night, just the town over, so we dodged it, but here's all the debris. It's just pretty minor. There's some larger branches, but no, we didn't lose power. We're in a pretty good area for that. It doesn't usually lose power here. I won't say the city, but I'm in Hampton Roads, so I'm just gonna give a very broad area, but not gonna give my city out. The funny thing is I have to go get my labs taken in an hour, so wish me luck. They didn't cancel it, so I have to go all the way over there in this. At least I get to see more of the storm, I guess, and see what other areas got, but Virginia Beach. But yeah, you see it keeps calming down like this, where it's kind of fine. There's some leaves raining down. I thought that was pretty cool, but then it starts to pick up. It's kind of pulsing a little bit. No, I don't think we're under a tornado warning. That'd be pretty bad because I'm out here and I can't see if we are, but I don't think we are. The interesting thing that I've noticed over the past 10 minutes or so that I've been sitting out here is it was moving basically directly from south to north, but now it's kind of moving from southwest to northeast, which I think that means it's getting further north here and passing us a little bit. So we're right at the tail end, I think, of the intense part, but it's very intense. I would say it's a strong tropical storm right now. Just below category 1 status, just from my experience. Most tropical storms don't feel this strong. Feels a lot more like a hurricane, but what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I wasn't allowed to eat or drink any coffee, so I'm a little loopy, obviously. I have to fast right before it, but oh, the winds on my See all the leaves? Goodness. That was probably the biggest gust we've had so far. It's like the leaves are just everywhere. If you look up, it's raining leaves. I don't think there's any house damage anywhere nearby where I'm at. But where there was tornadoes, I know there certainly was. For now, this is kind of on the high end of a nuisance wind. Just really messy. That's what it's causing. That gust back there, I would say, was probably about 60 miles per hour, that one, maybe 70 even. The very violent one a minute ago. You know, I haven't been able to look at much this morning, but I'd say there's probably some power outages, especially in the areas that are susceptible, but here it takes a lot. I mean, we've seen hurricanes come through and not really lose power, so. I think those are some willow trees over there, so they are a little weaker, so they kind of blow with the wind a little more. Makes it look more intense. Those ones right there. I'm so glad a lot of you were up. I was expecting I wouldn't get that many viewers because it's so early, but I'm glad to see a lot of you are here. You know, the interesting thing, Jeremy, is we didn't have a lot of lightning with this one, and that's really typical with a tropical system, but earlier on when we were getting the very outer bands, there was some lightning and thunder. Oh my God, that scared me so bad. That was right next to me. I didn't know what that was. What was I saying? Oh, with the earlier bands, there was some lightning actually. But once it got where we were very close to the tropical system, no lightning or thunder anymore. And you can see, again, I was telling the people that just got here in the beginning of the video, at first, the winds, when I came out here about 10 or 15 minutes ago, it was moving from directly south to north, and now it's moving from west to east, almost, or like southwest to northeast wall area. We were right in the eye wall, which was kind of unexpected actually, so I think it might have tracked a little further east than expected, but little leaf NATO right there. I used to love those things when I was a kid. But yeah, I mean, we're probably right towards the tail end of the worst right here. I'll have to check my weather station. That was George that asked that. It said 45 when I woke up, but it's gotten a lot worse in the past 20 minutes or so. So I would say probably 60 or 70. There was a really big one a minute ago that I said was probably 60 or 70 mile per hour gust. But these clouds are just racing. It's starting to rain more too. I don't know if that's kind of a sign that we're a little further from the eye. I know there wasn't a lot of precipitation right near the eye, but There was lots of rain, I think, last night, and then it kind of dried up as we got closer to the eye, which is pretty interesting. And then I think there's going to be some precipitation behind it as well, but I don't think we got too much here, maybe 2 inches. The areas further west got a lot more rain. Areas like Richmond, areas west of the eye wall is mostly where they got a lot of rain, the flooding rains. I'm on the east side of where the eye wall was. Well, we're not in the eye anymore. It was calm for a minute, and I think we were just inside the eye wall, and then it really came over us there for most of the stream, actually, where we were inside the eye wall. Yeah, now it's raining pretty good, actually, as you can see. So I might have to end this in a minute because I'm not fully protected right now. We had a tornado watch. We have a tornado watch, and there was many tornado warnings last night in my area. You're welcome, everyone. It was fun to do. I mean, I'm just sitting out here anyway. I mean, I'm a weather nerd, obviously, so I was going to be out here. So I thought, you know, maybe I'll just stream for 15 minutes. It'll be fun to look back, you know, in a couple years, just to relive what it was like. The winds have really calmed down a lot, actually. The gusts at this point are probably 35 miles per hour, maybe 40. So whew, starting to rain now. And as I said before, it is just a mess out here. No damage, I guess, but really, it is a big nuisance storm, like I've been saying. It's gonna be a pain picking this up. In the backyard, it's worse, but no, we have power here. Our power is really good here usually, so. Just when I said the wind was over. Well, definitely starting to rain more. I'll back up a little bit here. Certainly seeing how much you guys like this stream, it really makes me want to chase storms like this really bad, and snowstorms and stuff, just seeing how you guys actually enjoy it, because I didn't know for sure if you guys would or not. Yeah, the Mid-Atlantic has probably had, what, 4 tropical systems, which is ridiculous. Yeah, chase blizzards and stuff. I would love to fly to chase storms, but the thing is, it's just so unaffordable with my current income level on videos. It would cost me more money than it would make me to do it. And I know it's like an enjoyable thing, so maybe it's still worth it, but I would love it to be at a place where it's profitable as well, you know, because flights are just so expensive. Maybe with the Patreon, it would even things out a little bit to where next year I'll be in a better position to chase. And now it's just kind of calm raining for the moment, but it's been coming in really bursts, is what I was calling it earlier. Email me, Lawrence. My contact email is directweathercontact@gmail.com, just so we can stay in contact if you're actually interested, because I might do it eventually, you know? We're in Hampton Roads area. This is Virginia. Trying to see some brightness come through, which is telling me we're close to the tail end, and it's moving in a very clearly kind of east to west direction here, because it's moving away from me. New Hampshire is my favorite state, actually, Alexander. I think this is it. I have been to Maine. I love Maine as well. New Hampshire is a little more, I think Maine is a little bit slower lifestyle than New Hampshire. New Hampshire is a little more upbeat, I think, and that's not even I guess it's not a slight at Maine. Maine, I think, would be a great place to retire. It's just so slow and calm. New Hampshire, I don't know, it just always seems like there's something going on in New Hampshire. Yeah, you know, at this point, I think this storm is not completely tropical, so we get a really weird shape to everything, and you can see so much brightness coming through now. So we're right at the tail end of this one. JMS63, you must not have been here 10 minutes ago when we had a 70-mile-per-hour gust come through. It's definitely not a joke, and we had 3 tornadoes in my area, so and multiple people actually lost their lives today, so I don't appreciate that. Because their lives weren't jokes. Well, guys, we're pretty much at the 20-minute mark, and I thought this one was calming down 2 seconds ago, but let's see what happens here. Yeah, can somebody go back and get him the timestamp of that really big gust? It's only a 20-minute video, and it's going to be uploaded after, so you'll be able to find it, but... The Weathermaster, I promised you, or at my house, but maybe where you saw the report from it wasn't, but I have a weather station, so I'll be able to confirm that later. But it was a big one. I already had a peak wind of 45 miles per hour earlier when I woke up this morning, and I know it was more than that, so. And by the way, you wouldn't even know where I live, so. Well, guys, now it's just drizzling, so I think I'm gonna head out. It's been a lot of fun just sitting out here enjoying the weather. You know, it's a big one. For a tropical storm, don't underestimate it. It's caused 60, 70 mile per hour gusts personally right here, and we've had multiple tornadoes. Again, people lost their lives today in my local area, which is extremely unfortunate. So take this one seriously, and hopefully it'll just pass right through, no problems for you guys, all right? Thank you so much for watching. It's been great chatting with you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Upload is coming out soon. It's the August forecast, by the way, so that's going to be coming out in like an hour or less.